Like, just because he didn't think that, well, A, I should probably marry David at the time. He thought it was probably not the thing. My dad didn't really think this was going to work out.
Nevertheless, Richard Cox escorted his daughter down the aisle on June 12, 1999, at a church in San Francisco. Your wedding ring has an inscription on the inside. Is this the ring?
Yeah.
What does it say on the inside?
A deal's a deal.
That doesn't sound very romantic.
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
Okay. What does it mean to you?
It means your word and your honesty is everything. I mean, we've made a commitment to each other, and we have a deal with each other. And
when we were getting married, the preacher was talking about how we could set a good example for people, not in Hollywood necessarily, but for people in general in the world, to set an example of how marriage can work if you just work through things.
You're a little older.
Yeah, I'm a lot older.
Courteney is 39. David is 32. Does that make a difference in any way?
It does to me. I feel sometimes like, well, David really wanted to put in our vows that I would never get plastic surgery. And I'm like, are you...
Your vows?
Yeah, because he's scared of,
David, you're nuts.
Yeah, he's nuts. I'm like, David, relax.
So what's the biggest compromise you've made for each other?
That's a good question. Like, I don't feel like I have to make compromises. I feel like I can do whatever I want to do now in a weird way more than I ever could in a relationship, because you're either scared they're going to get mad, or I don't know. It just seems like now I have more freedom than I've ever had, except for with boundaries. I mean, we're not free.
there are certain, things that you just can't do in our relationship.
We can't kiss other people.
And
we may want to, we just can't do it. No, we don't want to.
God.
I'll just be quiet. You just talk. Oh, you can't kiss other people, and?
Definitely no drugs, but that's, my own decision, too.
What was the hardest lesson for you?
I'm a flirt by nature, and you can't really flirt anymore. The way I interacted with women, I had to change completely.
Is it okay that it's over?
Oh, it's wonderful.
I'm actually more of a flirt than I ever been because I feel comfortable. I'm sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, we're coming off like, I'm saying I flirt more than I've ever flirted. I've had more fun. I'm more free. And David's like, I don't talk to women anymore. David's not a talker. David doesn't want to go out and have lunch with you. Not you. He probably would with you, but...
So long, Courteney. David, let's go out and have lunch. Enough of this. Let's go have lunch. Yeah.
Barbara, tell me everything. What really happened?
So, when David says he doesn't talk to women the same way, it's because his motive was not to get to know them and let's become, let's have talks. It was to sleep with women. All right, well, David, let's be honest here. You don't really love talking to me that much.
Yeah, I just want to sleep with you then.
Well, there you go. That's why we're together.
After 4 years of marriage, Courteney and David have already defied the odds by Hollywood standards. Everybody said, they're never going to make it. You know that. What do you say now? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad, what did my dad say to you?
God.
Like, I think when he was dying.
You're going to make it. You're going to make it.
You're going to make it.
Yeah. I had my doubts, but you're going to make it.
When 2020 returns, at home with the Arquettes, a personal tour of their spectacular Hollywood home gets, well, personal.
David, I ask you like every day to please, we don't need 88 things on this table.
This is pretty clear, this table.
Okay, hello, you were coming over.
Oh, okay.
Next.
It's a problem lots of couples face. Once you share a home, what do you put in it? And what happens if your taste is different from hers? Courteney COx and David Arquette are no exception, though they seem to have worked it out and even turned their differences into a new TV show. First, they give Barbara and you an exclusive tour of their home.
Courteney and David's new home in the Hollywood Hills is an intriguing mix of their contrasting styles. This is lovely, elegant, dignified. You, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Entering a little bit of David now.
It's not hard to pick out David's contributions. So this big hand with the clock, that's David.
That's me.
Do you like it?
Sure, I like it. I wouldn't put it in the entrance hall if I wasn't married to David.
I also found this painting, and I got it for Courtney because it really reminded me of her.
Looks like her.
Yeah, and it's got a wrench in her hand, and she's such like a hands-on, you know, fix-it kind of girl.
Girl in a negligee holding a wrench. But come over on a Sunday, and you might find me looking just like that.
When David brought home these block letters, Courtney found the perfect place for them.
I looked up and said, well, that's an empty spot that I don't always have to see. And there they went.
It's called compromise.
This is our dining room, which...
Oh, what a great room. Looks like a little bit of a discotheque business here, huh?
Yep, that's a disco ball from the 1940s, I think, which is kind of like David. And then this is a little like me because it's white and clean and simple
This
lines.
is a great compromise room.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
both of us. This is our television room, I guess, or movie room.
Oh, boy. Talk about color.
Yeah.
Is this you or is this David?
This,
a little both.
this is both of us. This is compromise. I think that I really have taken David's craziness and gone too far. Now that I'm in here, I might need to tone it down.
Since 1986, Courtney has bought, renovated, and sold 5 houses, turning a profit on each of them.
I'm a little obsessed with decorating, and I'm obsessed with change, and I get bored easily, so I do like to buy houses, fix them up, and then get out quickly.
Do you like all this change?
I go with it. I don't have much of a choice.
You have no choice.
No.
She wants to move, you move.
Yeah, let's go.
The only conflict I think that we have when we are building a house or doing something like that, there's always one person who does all the work, and it's me because I want to.
Yeah, she takes on huge projects, and
I push him away because I want to do it, and then I go, oh, I need help. That's my problem.
David's problem is finding places for all the stuff he's collected over the years. So how do you feel about a wife who likes things in its place and likes, you know, how do you compromise is what I'm getting
well,
at.
she gets pretty much the house, you know.
She gets the house.
I'll try to sneak a thing in here or there.
Okay, that is so not true.
Come on, Courtney.
David, I ask you like every day to please, just, we don't need 88 things on this table. Let's
This is
just
pretty
have it-
clear, this
Okay,
table.
hello, you were coming over.
Oh, okay. You like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a pack rat problem. Because I like giant shoes and like giant things.
I think we should focus on why.
I don't know about the large shoes. You know, they're for big soles.
I'm laughing at the two of you because I think, how do they live together? But you have this new show called Mix It Up, which is really like the two of you, where you take people like yourselves, right?
Yeah.
Who have terribly different tastes and try to help them out. Is that it?
Yep.
Jane and Mike have a problem, and Courteney COx has the solution.
Mix It Up is a reality television show inspired by Courtney and David's real life. It premieres this fall on the Women's Entertainment Channel.
I like that.
I've got to go.
Courtney and David produced the show together. Mix It Up starts with the design conflicts of couples like this.
He does not like the overstuffed couches, shabby chic look.
California modern is a style that I love, sort of Sinatra, Palm Springs era.
So what we do is we come in with a designer, and we mix it up and show that both people can have a voice in a room and feel comfortable. And usually at the end, I think it's helped the relationship somewhat too.
Courtney may wear the pants in the home design department, but David wears the eccentric outfits. You wear, I don't know, plastic suits and blue velvet outfits. So you show up, you're wearing a burgundy silk shirt, and you're wearing, I don't know, you got boots and lame and stuff going. Wait a minute, what happened?
He rubbed off on me. He really did. David definitely brought more style and more fun into my life, there's no doubt, and more adventure.
David's own life was a theatrical adventure, growing up in a family of actors.
Our roots go back to vaudeville. You know, we have my great-grandfather Augustus and his wife were vaudeville performers.
His grandfather, Cliff Arquette, was the comic character Charlie Weaver, a staple on television in the 50s.
You're the boss, Mrs. Pratt, honey. Yeah, all right. You biddy.
And he was a regular on Hollywood Squares. The family tradition continued with this generation. This rare home video shows David